wondered what a ghost town is? Are there really ghosts there? Or is it all just a myth?
Hi, my name is Marina. I'm in grade 5 at Annunciation School in Prince Rupert, British Columbia. In the late 1800s, Port Essington was a very important town to northern British Columbia. But less than 100 years later, it became a ghost town. How did this happen? Before I tell you how it happened, you're going to need to know about the town.
Port Essington was founded in 1871 by Robert Cunningham. Mr. Cunningham came to Canada from Ireland with the Anglican Church to assist in the Tsimshian community of Metlakatla, BC in 1862. Soon after arriving, he went to work for the Hudson Bay Trading Post. Mr. Cunningham saw all the opportunity that northern BC offered, and in 1871, on the south bank of the Skeena River, with the help of the First Nations, he built his town. Port Essington was located on Tsimshian land known as Spokeshute. He named the town Port Essington after the name given to the whole Skeena area by Captain Vancouver. In 1871, the Ominika Gold Rush was in full swing in the northern part of BC. Port Essington was the main port on the Canadian north coast at this time. Large stern whalers made weekly trips between Port Essington and Hazelton. Robert Cunningham built a trading post, sawmill, town hall, hotel, and cannery in Port Essington. Due to the lack of banks in the area, Mr. Cunningham created his own currency to trade with the natives for their fur and fish. He made round copper coins in $1, $50, and 25-cent values, stamped with his name. These coins were used to purchase merchandise at his trading post. Mr. Cunningham was a fair man, and his coinage was very sought after. At its peak, the community's population was well over 2,000, and Port Essington was home to 9 different canneries. It was a very social town. Port Essington's importance as a town changed drastically when in 1903 Charles Hayes of the Grand Trunk Pacific Railway chose Cane Island as the western gateway for his railroad. In 1914, the railroad was completed on the opposite side of the Skeena. This was the main contributor to the demise of Port Essington. Robert Cunningham, who died of pneumonia in 1905, did not live to see the completion of the railroad. I am on the north bank of the Skeena River, just past those 2 small islands known as Raspberry and Strawberry. On the other side of the river is where Port Essington used to be. Now nothing remains but a few pylons from the wharf. This is the railroad track to my hometown of Prince Rupert on Cane Island. The sternwheeler stopped traveling the Skeena in 1912, and with the railroad complete and most cargo traveling by train to and from Prince Rupert, Port Essington struggled to survive. By the early 1940s, all of the canneries were shut down, and with no resources left, employment was low and population dwindled. A fire in 1961 destroyed a huge part of Port Essington, and then again in 1965. A fire destroyed what was left. Sadly, Port Essington was a ghost town.